Mary's father was an eccentric inventor who crafted quirky contraptions like self-ejecting refrigerators, oddly shaped lunar landers, and gliders that never quite managed a smooth landing. Every time Mary laid eyes on his creations, she couldn't help but think he was a bit of a nutcase. Ever since her parents got divorced, Mary had been living with her mom, up until recently when a tragic car accident claimed her mother's life. With no other choice, Mary was forced to move in with her father on his farm. The pain of losing a loved one lingered, leaving Mary struggling to cope. One peaceful morning, the tranquility was suddenly shattered by the roar of machinery. Curiosity piqued, Mary followed the noise to the lake's edge, only to find the once beautiful greenery trampled into a mess. Beneath a fallen tree, Mary discovered a nest of eggs. Gently scooping them up, she cradled them in her arms and carried them back home, nestling them snugly in a drawer in the barn to keep them warm. The next day, as she pulled open the drawer, a bunch of fluffy goslings emerged from their shells. A smile, one that had been absent for far too long, spread across Mary's face. Meanwhile, her father was frantically searching for her, eventually finding her fast asleep in the barn. When Mary woke up, she pleaded with him to let the little one stay, and from that moment on, her life was no longer lonely. Out of the blue, forest rangers showed up at Mary's house. The moment they spotted the adorable, downy goslings, they whipped out nail clippers, ready to clip their wings. Fuming with anger, Mary snatched up the little guys and barricaded herself in the bathroom. Her dad, equally pissed, booted the rangers off the property. Under Mary's tender loving care, the little ones grew into strong, magnificent geese. But with their growth came a new dilemma. Geese are migratory birds, and come fall, they need to fly south with their parents. The problem was, Mary's geese had never learned to fly. Determined to teach them, her dad crafted a special cart to give the geese flying lessons. But when he and Mary took to the skies in a glider to lead the way, the geese remained stubbornly grounded as long as Mary was there. In the days that followed, her father patiently taught Mary how to fly a plane herself. Selling off his beloved inventions, he bought Mary a brand new aircraft, and she didn't disappoint. Piloting solo, Mary took to the skies, and when the geese saw her soaring above, they burst from their enclosures, flapping their wings and joining her in the wild blue yonder. Overjoyed to see her feathered friends in hot pursuit, Mary couldn't stop grinning as they soared over wheat fields, skimmed across lakes, and danced in the dying light of dusk. Mary and her dad had spent ages preparing to guide the geese south for the winter, but the night before their departure, the geese vanished into thin air. Turned out, the forest ranger, still salty about getting the boot, was behind it all. Splitting up, Mary and her pop hopped in their planes, ready to fly, while her uncle distracted the rangers and her other uncle jimmied open the cages to set the geese free. As Mary flew overhead, the geese caught sight of her and took wing, but disaster struck when her dad's plane malfunctioned. Mary had to go it alone for the final leg of the journey. Even without her father's guidance, she managed to lead the geese to a picture-perfect landing in a gorgeous wetland, bringing their epic adventure to a triumphant close.